Hello everyone, welcome to a tour of my house. I live on a very rural island in Japan, in the Seto Inland Sea. I live sort of on the borderline between Ehime and Hiroshima prefectures. And so I'm going to show you my house. Sliding doors. And I lock it not because I worry about people coming in, but because so children don't come in and play around in here. Shoe area, my entryway, and actually this was recently repaired. It was the same sort of design as this, but when you step on it, it would feel like it was like falling through a little bit. It was a little weak, so they recently repaired it, and so it's become very nice wood. This is my staircase to my upstairs. We'll get there in a moment. Here's my kitchen. It's a little dark right now. I tried to open all the windows, but we'll turn on the light as well. I have a cabinet where I keep food and dishes. Over here I have a toaster, a rice cooker, various things. This is my stove area, which when I first saw it felt like I was camping. It's kind of a janky old stove, and actually you have to turn this, like this turns the gas on, and this is it off, and then these are the knobs and whatnot. My sink full of dirty dishes, apologies. My clean dishes. This is a window. I have some things hanging above. Clock. This is a back door that I definitely don't use, and I've stuffed with newspaper for the cracks so bugs don't come in through it. Back here I have the microwave, some more dishes, some more cabinet space, and my refrigerator is here. And I have a fan. And this room next door I don't really use for anything. It's a hardwood floor. I think it's the only hardwood floor I have in my house. I mostly use it for trash. I leave my trash here because trash is only collected at certain times of the week. So in the meantime I keep it here. And there's a window into the garden area. There's a large built-in shelf which is just full of really random things right now. So then going through the kitchen, there's another room, which I don't really use for anything. There's a closet. I have heaters which apparently take gas in addition to plugging them in, which I'm a little hesitant to try out, but I guess if that's my only heating system, then that's what I'll do. There's also a heater / air conditioner upstairs in my bedroom, but there's no central air in Japan. This is a vacuum. There's a really strange little closet underneath the stairwell here. And then going across the way, there's a sitting room. When I first came in, there were 2 of these chairs, but I have since moved one upstairs. There's a sort of alcove here with various decorations. This is an ikebana flower arrangement that my predecessor had made and was on the entryway when I first came in. It has since died, but I've left it here. Random decorations, random Japanese books. This is the way to that porch. This is sort of an alcove area. And then across the way from this is another large room with some closet space that looks out onto the front, and that goes back through towards the kitchen. And then also this way, which I never go, there's an extremely old bathroom that's no longer in use, and it's actually a Japanese style toilet, but it is no longer hooked up to plumbing. And then there's also a bathtub, which is also no longer hooked up and a little dirty, but this is a bathroom. This is a back door, which again I have stuff with newspaper so bugs don't come in, although I think some spiders still came in, but as long as they're the small spiders, it's okay. This is a very creepy room. There's no light in here, so I can't really show you it any better than this. My predecessor apparently found it locked, and so she was like, "Who died in here?" kind of thing, and no one had any answers for that. Now it's for some reason bolted open. Not sure why. Oh, maybe it's not quite bolted open. It's just stuck on the tatami mat. There's also sliding doors which lead towards nothing. Like it's just a wall back here, but maybe just for decoration. One thing I should point out, there are lots of designs and like little tiny details all over this house. According to my predecessor, this house once belonged to a rich person, which is why it's so large and has so many like details. Like here on the sliding glass, there's like these little swirls and things. And also up here there's some like wooden carvings. So there's a lot of little tiny details that show that this was built by a rich person. And also the walls are made of this really weird material that has like sparkly bits in it. So that's another little touch, I guess. So that's the downstairs. I pretty much only use the kitchen area as well as the trash room. The other rooms are just there. Now we go upstairs, and about here is usually where I find the giant spiders. I found 2 so far, and a cockroach, all about here to here. So I am always hesitant when I go up the stairs here, but it's only been a few times. Let's see. Next to the stairs here is a big room that I don't use for anything. Across the way here is a room that I tend to use for laundry because it's a very bright room. I hang laundry up here and along the line here. I hang some of it outside, but some of it in here. Here's a closet, again some more designs. Lots of books left behind by many people before me who have lived here. I think Jets have lived here for about 10 years. Extra futons and blankets in the closet here. There's also closet space up here. Going through this room, we get to my porch here, which is where I do my laundry. It's my laundry machine. And I have special laundry or outside shoes here. This is my laundry line here. I guess someone kept plants at one time. Now they're just sort of overgrown plants. There's quite a few trees and things outside around here. And here's the teacher's apartments, which actually also the vice principal and principal live in, of note. And you can sort of see the ocean in the distance, and over here you can see the ocean, or the inland sea, I guess it is. So that's my little patio. Over this way is the vanity area where I brush my teeth and whatnot. This is the bathroom. It's not terribly large, but it's a decent size. Someone left behind a map of San Francisco, which is interesting. I have Hello Kitty mat and a Charmy cat mat. Over here is the bath area, which could be a little cleaner, but I mean, I keep it as clean as I can, but it's pretty old. The bathtub is kind of in gross condition, so I don't use it. I taped up the drain, actually, because sometimes centipedes can come out of the drain. So far I've only had a very, very tiny one, but just as precaution. I'm probably being paranoid, but... and then my walls are covered with lovely amounts of mold, which I'm dealing with. I bought these sprays that are called Kabikida, like to spray away the mold. I've gotten the majority of it gone. There's still little bits here and there, but overall it's manageable now. It's just a little old. Here's the shower spray. And moving on, at the end of this hallway here, you can see out onto my roof and the teacher's apartments again. This is my TV room. Don't watch TV too often, but it's a chair and more closet space. A map of Japan. A lot of these doors close, like they slide, and sometimes when they're all closed, it can be hard to tell like where you're supposed to go, especially because the windows close like this too. So I mean, if you're looking like all around, it looks all very similar. So when I first came into this house, and it was kind of, I felt like a maze, trying to figure out which windows and which doors go where. So I'll open these again. And then through here is the one room I probably use the most in this house. It's the room I use as my bedroom. The reason being because there's this nice unit up here which serves as both an air conditioner and a heater, which can be nice. So I have map of Japan and some Takarazuka pictures up. This is sort of where I keep all my school related things. Various cords, and this is my computer area, and this is the chair I brought from downstairs. I have a little table down here and a little makeshift bookshelf. I have some space back here. There's more books and things up here, more storage. I made myself a little makeshift closet here with some string or some cord. And I use this as a dresser. Then these are my futon mats. Normally people sleep on like one of these, but in the beginning I slept on only one, but I found it was a little hard recently, so now I sleep on 3. 1, 2, 3, and then this is the blanket part of it. It's a lot more comfortable that way. And then this is the new pillow I just bought, which is really soft, which is nice because a lot of the pillows in Japan are quite hard. Map of the world. Mirror, another dresser, and a window, which is right across the way to the teacher apartment. And then there's some more woodwork up here. And because it goes through, I put some cellophane on there, so when I have the air or the heat on, because normally in the evenings I close these doors to keep the room a little bit more insulated. And as you can see, it's quite a large room. And then with a little alcove in there too. So, I think that about concludes my tour of my house, of me living in this area of Japan. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, let me know. Alright, see you later. Bye.